Hello tubers and groovers, and welcome to Take the Fear Out the Gear with me, Jason Bangers.
And me, Mr. Chumley Warner.
It's Behringer again, and today it's their plug-in vintage synth. Check we. So we ain't had anything new from Behringer. I don't know, distribution troubles, whatnots. But here's something from Behringer that's free of charge. Absolutely free of charge, Si.
It is, yes. And it's their new, well, instead of hardware, it's a plug-in VST synthesizer called Vintage.
Yeah, and it's free, so I think it's hard to say anything bad about something that's free, because you can't really moan about it.
I suppose what we could say is, I think because on the Behringer video they say probably a suggested retail of $99.
Yeah.
So once we've played you some sounds and all the rest of it, we'll give you our opinion of if you had to buy it, would you want to buy it?
Yeah, that? So yeah. I guess $90 in English, that's going to be about 60 quid, is it?
60, 70 pound, yeah.
60, 70 pound.
Yeah.
Oh, without further ado, shall we have a listen to some of the sounds, Si? Do you want to? I'll just hit some notes and.
We've chosen, well, we had a look through earlier and there's about 9 sounds we think, maybe some of the best sounds, obviously it's only our opinion. But this one's called Fifth Element.
Let's have a look. And forgive us because we're having trouble with this sticky MIDI controller here. It hasn't been used for a long time. Oh, so that's one sound. And of course you can add your own effects and all the rest of it as you would, as you do, as you probably need to with this.
And you can make up your own sounds if you want to.
Oh, can you? Oh yeah, of course you can, yeah, because it's editable. Editable. I don't mean you can eat it, but you can edit in it.
This is quite a nice one.
Yeah, it's kind of almost got a Hammond organ sound to that side, almost.
There's a bit of noise in there as well, isn't there? I can hear a little bit of wind noise. That one's called Nova Sculpt. This one takes us back to the 90s if I can find it.
I thought it was going to be that one.
Yeah, and it does sound pretty big, that one. Right, I'm just looking for the next one. This one's called Judgment Pad.
Because you all want to hear it. Let's face it, it's what you want to hear. Might have to go up an octave or two.
I'd say if you hold it down for a little bit, it's this bass drone that comes in. If you got,
Shall I do a chord or one note?
Do one note with one on the bottom, I reckon.
Yeah, a lot of uses for that.
Yeah, I suppose that one was called a Judgment Pad. So that one must be
Judgment.
Judgment. So maybe a little bit of a Terminator thing going on there.
What's it like up high if we called it? We can't really hear it that well because might have to turn it up a bit.
That's definitely a film scoring one.
That is,
so,
yeah, for sure.
The clue is in the name there, Judgment Pad.
We're only a couple of sounds in, and I'd say it's definitely useful.
Yeah, these are the.
Without being ridiculous, it's useful.
And this one's called Crystal Rupture. Yeah, it's quite nice, that one.
I like that.
And this one, this one's called Basic, and I think you could use it for a bass line or whatever, really. That's nice.
Put some compression on that.
This one's called Resolutor. Yeah, this is more of a sort of a pad called Afternoon Fever.
Got a slight little bend on the note. It's a bit didgeridoo and didgeridoo, isn't it?
It is. I like that one. That's good for a nice sort of soundscape. And then this one's it's called Abacus. This is like a bit bass type.
Bass. Yeah, it's got uses for sure.
Or even
yeah.
That sounds exactly the same, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
But yeah, that was the last one. If I press this here, you've got factory presets. And you can see on the screen here, there's all these different presets. Obviously, you can adjust them all as well. And I suppose we should just give a quick roundup of what it actually is.
Well, I'm going to say something first before we do. One thing I will say, and there's a lot of sounds on there, but to me they all sound a bit samey.
Yeah, it's
like they got one sound and they've oscillated and enveloped and done all different things to make them sound different. Because as you went from that bass there, and we octaved it up by 2, and then you played that
Depeche Mode
song. I mean, that sounded like a completely different sound but similar. And I think that's what all these sounds are. They're just in a variation. I could be wrong. That's my 2 penneth. So, Mr. Chumley.
So, yeah, we're just going to very briefly describe. So, it's Behringer's new synthesizer engine modelled on vintage synths. It's got 2 oscillators with a hard sync, selectable waveforms, all your normal saws, etc. It's got a sub-oscillator. It's got 2 filters, which you can have high, low, bandpass, notch filter, formant filter. You got your envelopes, your noise, your dual LFO, and that sort of sums the whole thing up. So I suppose we should give our opinion or our views on.
Well, let's give it a score out of 10, shall we? I'm going to go with a pretty generous 6.5 because it's free, and I'm only giving it 6.5 because I don't feel like I'm playing a synth, even though it's not a synth, it's a plug-in. But you know, like when you plug the
Hydrosynth,
when you get a Hydrosynth plugged in, you hit any note at any random point and you are inspired to write music. I'm not feeling that with this. I'm not saying that's what it was for. It's free, for heaven's sakes. Anyway, I'm giving it 6.5. What are you giving it?
I think I'll give it the same.
Yeah. Okay.
If you had to pay the $99,
I'd give it free if I had to pay for it. I'd give it 3 out of 10.
Yeah, probably do similar. And obviously, Behringer have done this. We should say you can donate to one of their charities, which helps musicians and musicians in other countries.
Which, of course, me and Chumley have done.
So this is really, I think this is what Behringer have done it for. It's to help people who can't afford instruments to get a fund together to do that. So you can donate, and it's on the main screen here.
So it's all for a good cause. So it's not really for us to slag it off, really, but you know, we're just being honest.
Yeah, we're just saying, and what we'll do is we'll do a video with all the sounds,
make a little song,
and we'll do a song and see what we can get out of it. So then it will give us a better idea of our ratings might go up.
Yeah, but I think we should have bangers on drums on this next song, so we can have more going on in the video. We've got electric drum kit here behind me. We could, just have a bit of live drums on it. It'd be cool. Again, to be very clear, it's free of charge. So how do they download this?
Oh, you just go on the Behringer website and it comes up on the front page. But I'd definitely download it because it is a good synth and it's got some good sounds in.
Is it easy to download? Is it straightforward to do?
It is now. Now the other 2 million people haven't downloaded it because when I discovered it last week, everyone was trying to do it.
Your website crashed.
But we did it this morning and you could just download it. So yeah, go for it.
So thanks for watching Take the Fear Out of Gear, Tubers and Groovers with me, Jason Bangers.
And me, Mr. Chumley Warner.
Don't forget to hit the old subscribe button if you can.
Like, share, tell all your friends.
And hit that bell for notifications. We'll see you on the next one, guys. Take care, check we.